Alright, Finch, first camping trip, hopefully. Hopefully we can get into where we want to camp. Parking lot here is actually really just an ice rink. It's actually melted in front of us, but everywhere else it's an ice rink.
Hi everyone. So we're at Porteau Cove Provincial Park, and this is actually our first camp out in our van for
Finch.
Yeah, and it's been a while, as you know, if you've watched our previous videos. We just wanted to introduce our new Cat Finch to our van, and so we're just doing a quick overnight trip. So hope you enjoyed this video. Welcome to the van, Finch.
Well, it's your second visit. You got to do an hour-long visit the other day, and now we're going to go for a drive.
We're going to do an overnight trip today.
A little slippery. It's actually all solid ice where we're parked. But we get an amazing view. One we've seen before, but it's still kind of nice with the snow.
Okay, so I set up his litter box in the washroom. And we're just going to let him out now. Ready to come out, Finch? There you go. And your washroom's in there, okay, Finch? Sorry, we haven't got it all fixed for you yet. Oh, are you hiding? Are you hiding? Oh, he's trying to hide under the bed. I was just wondering where Finch was, and he's actually looking out the window. Oh, you see people and you get scared, right? Yeah, look, there's a dog over there. Yeah, there's lots to see. Is that what you're doing, Finch? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Are you feeling pretty relaxed? Ooh, kiss the camera. Are you feeling pretty relaxed, Mr. Finch? You okay? Yeah?
He was just cleaning himself, so I think he's pretty good.
Yeah. He hasn't eaten yet, and he walked into the litter box, but he didn't actually go.
Finch, you're a little too young to drive, my friend. As Mickey noted, we're in Porteau, which is our kind of quick getaway, especially in the winter months. And actually it's about 4 years almost to the day that we actually bought the van. So, and this was our first trip many years ago. And we're back here, as Mickey said, with Finch, who's currently walking down along a tripod and eating his dinner. I'll show you a photo in a minute. Anyway, we're out here at Porteau, beautiful day. Sunny when we came in. As you know, we've had winter here on the west coast, which is unusual. And there's still winter here. The drive in on the highway, there was snow, ice on the mountains, but it's a beautiful sunny day. And the campground itself is, well, we could have wore skates. It's a bit of a skating rink when we drove in. But we're here and parked and had some nice views, a little bit of a fire. It was really actually quite pleasant. It's just such a nice place for a 1 or 2 night getaway. In the fire we baked some potatoes, so that was kind of fun. And Finch he's adjusting. He was a little nervous, don't you think, at first?
Yeah, he was pretty nervous. He's actually fine driving in the van, but
just riding when he's not driving, actually, not literally driving.
Yeah. Once we stopped and we settled in, he sort of wandered about, and I mean, he didn't look overly nervous, but you could tell that, you know, if he heard some loud noises, or, you know, somebody, the parks person is picking up the garbage from the bins, and he heard some loud bangs, and he would be, you know, he'd perk up and get a little worried, and he'd kind of go underneath the sleeping bag and try to find a little hidey spot. So yeah, but I think by the evening he sort of got used to it, and he started to settle down and have a little nap.
He's eating now.
And he's eating well. He didn't get sick. It's a very curvy road. It's windy, curvy road up here on Highway 99, and he seemed okay. He was good, and he was sort of curled up a little bit, flipped upside down. You see some of his photos later on, so I think he's settling in. He's still a little, you know, it's still a little different for him, but and we kept him in the van the whole time. I mean, there's not really much point in letting him out because it wasn't really much above freezing today. It was like 4 or 5 degrees, so a little too cold for a cat that's been used to being in a house, I think, for a little while. And the campground's kind of, our site actually, there's a lot of ice, and then there's a lot of like slushy, snowy. It's not very pleasant to be out there, so I don't think it would be good for him to be outside anyway. And also, because it's a new location, they say that when you're trying to get a cat used to a new place, then you should keep them in a small area. And he's jumping around.
He's jumping around right
now. Our van is small, so that's good. So we'll just keep him in the van, get him used to it, get him used to the layout of it, and then eventually, when the weather gets better, we will be able to try to take him out on a leash. So this time we didn't actually do that.
Yeah, we're just getting him settled. Mm-hmm. It's interesting too. So this is the first week of January. It's a Sunday, and probably about 2/3 of the campsites are full. There's a few hardy people in tents, but most people are either in trailers, or I think there's one camper and another van.
And it's midwinter, so it's easy to get a reservation. Maybe not so much on the weekends, but it's a Sunday night, and I think we booked last week, or actually only a few days ago. Yeah, and there were plenty of sites available. So.
And if you've watched our videos, you know we often come to Porteau. And one of the nice things about this time of year is we can hook up. All of the sites have electrical power, so we're hooked up. We have our little Vornado, a different Vornado heater working, so it's nice because we can keep the van reasonably toasty. I think it's like 17 degrees in here, which is pretty toasty for a van in winter, and the temperature outside right now is probably just a little bit above freezing.
Yeah, so I think tomorrow morning we're just going to probably head out fairly
Skedaddle.
early. Yeah, because it's supposed to snow again, and we don't really want to have any issues on the highway. So it's a really, really quick overnight trip. But we took some great video of the mountains and the ocean.
Beautiful sunny day.
Yeah, and Finch. So we'll do a little montage after this.
Who's cleaning himself as we speak.
So yeah, I think that indicates that he's pretty comfortable here. So I think we're doing pretty well, aren't we, Finch?
For a first trip.
So this was a quick video, but we hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And we will see you next time.
We'll see you next time.